Well, folks, good news. My mother doesn't have the COVID. She was feeling fine as frog hair today, her words. So, whatever it was, she just had an off day yesterday, but she's feeling fine today, so I'm heading to work. I gotta admit, I was kind of concerned about that because, with her age and one or two comorbidities for coronavirus, I was concerned that she might have a difficulty with it. But I'm glad that she doesn't have it. I tell you what, one of the things that doesn't get talked about as much as it should, in my opinion, is the mental health issues that have spiked due to coronavirus. It's been about a year-ish since I've been to a counselor, a therapist, or mental health expert. And they definitely helped with some things. Last time I went, might have been this year. But anyway, I was going and I was talking to a therapist about some stuff that was going on where it's one of those things where it's affecting me, but it's out of my control. I don't want to get into the details of that. And it caused anxiety, loss of sleep, stress, the gambit of things that you do when you're upset about something. And going to a therapist, nothing really changed in the situation. I did get some help and some ideas on how to try to deal with the situation that I was in, and some help on how to keep myself in a good frame of mind through the situation. But nothing changed, strictly speaking, due to the therapist. I do hope that those that need help dealing with their anxiety or whatever they've got going on during coronavirus, I hope that they're finding it, but the data that I'm seeing leads me to believe that they're not. Deaths of despair and overdoses are up, and I know that in deaths of despair, that's just a nice way of saying suicide. Everything about the COVID policies that are being enacted, there's something about it that irritates me. I listen to a lot of news, and out in LA and in New York, there are restaurant owners that just about went bankrupt during the initial phase of lockdown. They did not get the assistance that was promised them in the CARES Act, as far as, a grant or a interest-free loan or whatever to float them over during the shutdown initially.